Hey everyone, welcome to the movie session show. My name is Fariba, and tonight we're about to watch The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 6, I believe. I'm like 99% sure we're on Episode 6 tonight. Just giving you a little heads up, I am recovering from a cold, so I might not be as loud, there might be times where I have to pause a little bit, but even that being the case, this is not going to stop me from seeing the latest on The Last of Us. But yeah, we're still in Seattle. We now have Dina, knowing the fact that Ellie is immune, Dina is pregnant, and now it's just a matter of what's going to happen in Seattle. We've now already seen that the infected have overrun parts of Seattle, so now it's just a matter of seeing how far can Ellie really achieve in finding Abby. And so, yeah, I know there was a lot of things that they kind of tease was going to happen in this episode, so it's going to be really big. Now, there's supposed to be 2 more episodes featuring Pedro Pascal. We have yet to see those episodes, so I wonder if tonight would be one of them, or if it's going to be the last 2. Maybe they left it for the last 2. We'll see about that. But yeah, I mean, I don't think there's really much else to kind of dive deep into, and I do want to see what happens afterwards. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right down into the next episode of The Last of Us Season 2. I'm assuming this is the present day. They've figured out the infected. It looks like the present day. She looks familiar.
Soldiers are loyal to you. I think they're worried we're going to execute you.
If I was
Soldiers.
getting executed, Isaac would have come himself.
There's a shooting near the borderline between us and the Scars, wondering why you apparently killed some of your own men.
Including Leon.
Leon.
He said it's in the air. He said it's in the air. See, listen.
It's airborne. They're starting to know that.
I knew it wasn't in the vent.
I'm sorry about your son.
Oh no.
What? Lights. Oh, they have a big ass generator down there. Natural gas, baby.
Not gonna lie, this is just really funny because she's using a map.
You'll
should
find
play
us
Dora.
Dora. Goes to the hospital, right?
Word then. Non-school oriented.
Fuck you. I'm going to school. Let me help.
Oh my.
I'm triangular. You did?
No. I don't know what that is, and I hated math. I'm gonna leave you alone now and go and explore the rest
Totally
of this
forget.
place
They don't even
because
know
you're
a
smart
whole
as
bunch of
fuck,
math.
and you're figuring it out.
Ellie.
If I ever were to lose you.
Is she thinking about Joel?
Your house or something.
It's a big fucking something for them just to ignore. Why aren't they patrolling it? Infected.
Right questions.
Probably.
If we make it through, we pop out behind their patrols. The hospital's maybe a quarter mile from there. North. So they use bows and arrows, right? And they seem culty or at least really religious. You ever hear of Amish people?
Amish people? No.
Well, they
Wow,
were
she
around
knows
back in
a whole lot.
Pennsylvania mostly, but they chose to live like it was the 1800s.
What are you gonna name it?
Huh? Oh, if it's a girl,
Oh, talk about baby
Ellie.
names.
If it's a boy, Elijah. Really?
Elijah.
What? It's a cool name.
What?
Oh. What? The irony in all of this discussion that we're having right now.
What's the other positive? That door's open. And nothing's come out to kill us. Yet. Great.
Yet.
Maybe.
That's the key word.
I'm gonna take a peek. So we've got maybe a few strays, a couple clickers. We can handle that. We've done it like 1,000,000 times.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
But shooting has to be a last resort. Okay, because if the wolves hear gunfire,
Oh, you think that no matter what happens, I'm just gonna start firing?
literally every single time.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't get
You're pretty
angry.
impulsive.
You're a little crazy. And that's exciting. That's one of the reasons I love you. But
That's pretty straightforward.
I know.
Oh boy. And it looks fresh too.
Whichever one it follows, the other one comes up and takes it out from behind. Plan?
Plan.
Oh my god. They're evolving.
If we run, they're gonna chase, so we have to go slow.
Oh no. There's more. Oh my god, they look like the zombies from Army of the Dead. Oh, that's a problem. Who's that? Oh!
Did you get bit?
They follow.
She's okay. Jesse, I swear.
Jesse Joy?
You gotta go.
No one told me this? Oh my god.
Impressive triangulation, by the way.
Thanks, that was Medina.
Trust me, I didn't think it was you.
How did you find the theater?
Do I look like I want to fucking talk to you right now? No. Me and Tommy. We split up and got to the city.
Tommy's
covered in
here?
ground.
Can't believe they sent you after us.
They didn't. But you two were gonna die out here. So we snuck out the next night. It's a good thing we did.
You know what, we're doing pretty fucking good up
Until what?
I'm assuming those are the Scar folks?
So taught the prophets.
Oh, this is like the cult. Yeah, it's the cult. I see the symbol. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna have to blur that. Oh. Wow, that was very graphic. Oh shit.
I'll leave them away, get it out. Go! I'll meet you back in the theater. Fuck!
I honestly can't even see shit right now. Oh, nice. Isn't that like exact shot from the video game? That looks like an exact shot from the game. They're about to cross paths.
Put that shit down. Hands up, turn around. Yeah, you remember me.
Oh.
What do you want?
Where's Abby?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
You shoot me at night, I still hear his screams. It was a terrible thing. The way
Wow.
he died. Yeah.
Is she?
The little bitch got what he deserved.
Oh, bitch. Oh, they're not supposed to go in there. That's the oh no, this is bad. This is totally bad. I mean, Ellie should be okay, but not Nora. Nora's a dead man. Oh my god, is that Spores? Oh my god. Wow. Look at that. Oh my god. They're being engulfed. I'm assuming that's Leon. Oh, that's Leon. Nora's gonna die. Yeah, she's choking. She's immune.
We're infected. You killed us both.
Just you, honey. Just you, honey. Immune.
The
Yep.
young girl, you're real.
Yeah.
Know what he did.
I don't care.
You don't care. He killed everyone in that.
I know.
Ah. Okay, so that was the argument. There you go. Wow. Oh my god. Is she gonna... Oh my god. Is she gonna do the same shit on her?
Where is she?
Where is she?
Oh my god. Ah, Joel!
Kiddo.
Hi.
Oh. What? That's it? That's the... Oh. So that was episode 6 of The Last of Us season 2. I'm still kind of trying to breathe a little bit because I know I was coughing a little bit, but yeah, lots of interesting things have now transpired. I mean, overall, this is a pretty solid episode. Again, it's nothing too much that adds enough value as to what's going on. But it's, I mean, I'm happy to see Pedro again. I know a lot of us were just like wanting to see Pedro Pascal return as Joel. I know it was just one quick like 5 seconds of him, but it does tease what's going to happen next week's episode. Next week's episode seems to be a really big one, and it's like, oh, man, that's gonna probably break a lot of us. So I cannot wait to see next week's episode. But yeah, tonight's episode, I mean, we're just continuing off with like the whole Seattle story. Someone actually had informed me who'd play the games that, you know, the whole Seattle thing takes about 3 days. So I'm now aware of that. That takes about 3 days. But it does seem as though the next episode is actually going to be more like a flashback. So we're going to have a pause in between tonight's episode and next episode. So in terms of the timeline, so it does seem so that's going to be the case. But with tonight's episode, it does continue off with the whole Seattle storyline. And yeah, I mean, we see kind of we're seeing Dina and Ellie just trying to find Ellie, right? I mean, not Ellie, trying to find Abby, right? That's been the case so far. I mean, this is now a whole revenge story. It's taken a little bit more time than I would have expected, considering the fact that there are already 7 episodes of the season, but we're seeing things kind of slowly develop. Of course, I think the big revelation is the fact that Jesse and Tommy actually went after them, because I was really curious about them, because they've been the two key, like, they've been highlighting those two characters very early on, especially Tommy and especially Jesse, because Jesse's like this new character that just came out of nowhere, and I'm just like, is that really it? Like, is the council meeting like the last that we're gonna ever see them? And it does seem so that that's not going to be the case. We still have yet to see Tommy though, so I wonder where he's at. And again, I've not played the game, so I have no idea what really happens. Maybe you guys do, but this is the first time we're actually seeing Jesse back into the picture. I mean, clearly there's going to be quite a discussion about this whole pregnancy situation, because it's clearly his child. But yeah, the fact that Tommy and Jesse actually followed them, and in a way, Jesse kind of saving them in that moment there with the wolves. Very interesting development right there. Now, I wonder where they are at, given everything that's transpired, because, I mean, we just saw Dina get hit by the arrow from the Scars people after they just, you know, dodged the Wolves people, like, just to be caught up in the middle of all this, right? But yeah, I wonder where they're at. I'm just really concerned what's going to happen with them. I do wonder where Tommy's at, because apparently he's there too. So that's going to be something to keep an eye on for. But overall, this seems like a pretty solid episode. So again, a lot of great action, a lot of big developments. I swear to God, like, just looking at those intelligent infected, like, they remind me of, like, because they have like they have like those thorn crowns basically, and it's just like, it reminds me of those like the Queen from Army of the Dead. So like the design is starting to look really similar. So I just couldn't help but see the comparison with that. I was like, oh, okay, that's fairly interesting. Which, if you kind of look at them, like the way that they're kind of fast and smart, like, I'm just like, yeah, they're kind of giving off a lot of the Army of the Dead vibe. But yeah, we're starting to see them being very evolved. Who would have thought that? Cordyceps infected, being evolved. But of course, another thing is that we're still seeing this continued conflict between the wolves and the Scars. I don't believe we're gonna get a explanation as to why they're having this conflict. If I read somewhere, they're actually holding that detail off until actually the next season, and we already know that season 3 is already renewed, so that's gonna be held off. I mean, basically what's happening is that we're gonna be following Ellie throughout her journey, trying to find Abby, and everything else is just kind of like the background and the setting, and that she's just in the moment. So, but hopefully this will lead up to some kind of finality when we get to season 2, even though it does seem as though that's going to be a cliffhanger from the looks of it. But we'll see, right? We'll see how things go and transpire. Of course, 2 key things happened. One being the fact that the virus, it's not a virus, because cordyceps is cordyceps is a fungus. So the fungal infection, I guess that's how you can say, the fungal infection is actually airborne, which from what I've actually heard, that's actually retconning from what they were initially doing in season 1, but also going back to what they had planned, I guess, from the video games. Again, I'm not too deep in the whole video game situation, so I'm still kind of learning along the way. But it does seem so that they are bringing back the whole spores are airborne lore to this, and we saw how incredible the spreading was in the B areas. Like, I mean, we can just see from the hospital, we're like, okay, they're about to go into some of the restricted areas, and wow, pretty scary, terrifying, but in the same way, it's like when you look at it visually, like it does look terrifyingly beautiful. Yeah, and then of course we're seeing Nora's giving a little bit more insight into what happened. I mean, we all suspect that the reason why Ellie was upset with Joel was for the fact that she probably figured out what happened at the hospital, and now this just basically just confirmed all our suspicions about that. The fact that she knew what happened, the fact that she knew that Joel had killed everybody, all the Fireflies at the hospital or whatever headquarters they were at. And yeah, and then that's what led to the events like this. I mean, and then let me just say that Bella Ramsey's performance, just in those final moments, I was just like, holy hell, holy hell! I've never seen her this angry, this vengeful, ever. Like, I mean, I never would have imagined that this is how she would react to the culprits behind Joel's death. And wow. And then just the visuals of it, just to see the red visuals of just anger. And I mean, honestly, it's just a really beautiful, it's like a really well done scene right there. When you look at it in the more like, in like the technical aspect of it, such a really well done scene. I mean, I have to say that's gonna be without a doubt one of the highlights of the season, just to see Ellie beat the shit out of Nora, and just a visual of it, absolutely incredible. So I gotta give props to whoever did the direction for this, and the camera work, because wow, that was quite an incredible scene. But yeah, I know I can't really talk a whole lot because I'm still recovering from a cold, but I mean, a really solid episode, lots of things going on. People are trying to figure things out, trying to survive, whether it be they're the wolves, the scars, or stragglers from Jackson who was just trying to get revenge for Joel's death. It does seem as though that the next episode's going to actually be very focused on Ellie and Joel's relationship and just how things have been for them since staying in Jackson, and then just seeing the aftermath of like the truth coming out. I guess another big question is of course going to be when I'm going to eventually see Dina, Jesse, Tommy, and what's going to eventually happen to Ellie. Like, will Ellie get the truth? Like, will Ellie get the location of Abby? Are we ever going to see Abby encounter Ellie? Again, just from the previews, it does seem as though that we're kind of putting a pause in the Seattle storyline. So really everything else in the present timeline is not going to happen until the finale. But I mean, I cannot wait to see what this pause is. I mean, I feel like a lot of us are missing Joel a lot, and just to have Pedro Pascal back on the big screen for next episode, which is honestly like basically him. Like I was looking at the previews, like it's basically all of him. I'm like, oh, man, this is gonna be heartbreaking. So yeah, I think this is a very solid episode. We just got lots of incredible information. Although, can I just say I'm gonna have to like blank out one scene just because whoa, I did not expect the scars to be. I think they're called like Seraphites or something, but the scars, right? That the cult group. I did not expect them to be this brutal. Considering the fact that they use bows and arrows. But they're equally terrifying as the wolves in different ways, of course. Which is probably explaining why they're having such a huge conflict with each other. But yeah, pretty solid episode. Some pretty incredible scenes that we saw tonight, especially in the last like 10 minutes that we got to see. I mean, again, just to see Jesse come out of nowhere, I was just like, whoa, I did not expect this. So I wonder if we're gonna see more of what's gonna happen. I'm hoping that Tommy's okay, because I know there's Isaac, and Isaac kind of scares me, and I just don't want Tommy to get caught by Isaac, and it's like, oh man, he would be in so much trouble. But yeah, a really solid episode. I don't think there's too much else to go into other than the fact that I cannot wait to see next week's episode. Although I do want to give a heads up that I will be elsewhere for a little bit. So I will be viewing the episode a little later than usual. So the video might not come up until the next day. But yeah, we're getting down to the end of the road with season 2. But we're getting there. There's only 2 episodes left, if I recall. But I cannot wait to see how the story will conclude, and looks like we're gonna have Pedro Pascal again. Yay! So yeah, let me know your thoughts having seen tonight's episode. What do you think about the reveal about the spores being airborne, the fact that we got to see Nora, and just how Ellie reacted in the moment? Like, I mean, I don't think we've ever seen her this scary in like ever. What are your thoughts about the fact that Jesse and Tommy are actually in Seattle? What are your hopes and, you know, prayers that they're going to be okay, especially now that Dina's just been shot with an arrow? What are your thoughts about just the events that have happened so far in Seattle? And we're gonna have a Joel's focused episode next week, guys. So are you excited for that? Let me know your thoughts below and make sure to like and subscribe.